Hello guys, how are you all doing? Welcome back to Goals Galore and welcome to this live stream for Copa America. We've got Colombia taking on Paraguay in this game. Of course, last night we watched our first ever full 90 minutes of Copa America. The USA won 2-0 against Bolivia. Of course, the reason we can only do sort of the early games is because we're in the UK and thoroughly enjoyed the last one. We've been up to date with the Euros a lot, but I'm really enjoying Copa America. What I saw last night was really good. And the players have just finished singing their national anthems here. We're almost ready for kick-off here in Houston. I'm pretty sure they're playing for this game. So the teams like this. Colombia line up with Vargas in goal. I was expecting David Ospina, but that isn't the case. At the back, the likes of Sanchez and Munoz, who used to and does play in the Premier League. Jefferson Lerma in midfield with Rios. Colombia 23 games unbeaten, by the way. Luis Diaz, James Rodriguez, Arias for Colombia also. And up top, Borre to smash the goals in for them this evening. For Colombia, then on the bench, the likes of course, Borja's on there, Yerry Mina, John Duran, Sinisterra also. So strong side, and they have their picture taken. Paraguay playing in their red shirt, Colombia in the yellow top, blue bottoms, red shorts, red socks. Sorry, go and get my words mixed up here. And both teams will have their team pictures taken. And here we go then. Team picture for Colombia. Hoping for a great game, as we say. Yesterday went really well with the live streams for Copa America. Everyone seemed to enjoy them. Hoping that's the case for this one as well. And the captains meet. James Rodriguez, of course, the captain for Colombia. Let me just move my chair up a little bit. As always, if anyone's new to the channel, please do let us know in the live chat as well. Alright, a bit higher. There we go. There we go. Looking forward to this game, though. Looking forward to the game. We're about to kick off. And referees Argentinian, and there's also some Bolivians on the officiating panel this evening. And I reckon we're ready. I think we're ready. Here we go then. This stadium, by the way, is full of yellow. Loads of fans for this one. Inside the stadium. They're packed in here, as you can see behind me. If only. If only. And the VAR ready. We've got Argentinian in there. Chile. And yeah, the whole stadium, if you look at it, it's all yellow. The whole stadium's yellow. Paraguay. Moringo in goal. Out from the back then, they've got the likes of Velquaz, Espanoza at left back, sorry. Caballero in centre midfield, Cubas as well, in the front three. Enciso, Almiron, of course, we're used to seeing them playing the Premier League week in, week out as well. And on the bench, some familiar names include the likes of Sanchez, of course, Gomez, Rojas as well on there. Both sides go into a team huddle, and we are ready for kick-off here in this one. We are ready for kick-off. Let's get the timer ready. Here we go. As always, if you enjoy the stream, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. Both teams in the team huddle, and we're about to kick off. So Colombia all in yellow with the shirts, and it's Paraguay in red and white, of course. In the stadium, all you can see is yellow everywhere. It's great to see. It's great to see, of course. James Rodriguez then wears the captain's armband for Colombia. They're 23 games unbeaten. Can they extend that to 24 here? Their first game of Copa America 2024 is about to get underway. Paraguay to kick off here. Likes of Enciso, Almiron, what can they do? For Paraguay, of course, them players we're used to seeing in the Premier League, where of course in the UK here. So I'll be able to give you a bit of insight on them players. Here we go then. Paraguay's gets underway. It seems like there's only Colombia fans that have turned up here, but we are rolling. The ball is moving. We are underway. Let me just make sure the chat's working. I hope it is. As always, if you want to say hello, be sure to, and let us know your thoughts on the game. Ball on the far side straight away for Paraguay. And I'm expecting a feisty start, but I am expecting Colombia to win. Score prediction for me, I'll go 3-1 Colombia. I think they'll make it 24 games unbeaten. Ball at the back here for Paraguay. Into midfield they go. On the left hand side, Colombia yet to have a touch of the ball. Paul, how you doing, mate? How's your tea? Not sure how long I'll be here. Fall asleep. Don't know much about these two teams. No worries, Paul. Really appreciate you tuning in, though, mate. Really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm really good, mate. I'm really good. And yeah, I've just had my tea. So don't you worry about that. I had pork chops, roast potatoes, and a bit of salad as well. Love to see it. Ball at the back here for Colombia. Bit of head tennis, and Sanchez is trying to get away, but in the end goes out for the goal kick for Colombia. Good start here in the opening few minutes for Paraguay on the left hand side. We're playing at a stadium which is called, let me just get it for you. It's called NRG Stadium, and I'm pretty sure it's in Houston, USA. So I believe that is right. If I'm not, then please someone correct me. Really looking forward to that. But of course, Group D is no easy group. Colombia, Paraguay, Brazil and Costa Rica also in that group. So, you know, it's a solid group. It's not easy at all. And we're going to be having a look at seeing how good both sides are. But on the far side here for Colombia, trying to get inside to James Rodriguez. Of course, yesterday we watched the game of USA. They love to play in the wide areas. Love the wide areas. They do. And as always, looking forward to this game. But Paraguay's end-to-end so far. End-to-end. But Colombia win it back. I remember Colombia. I think was it World Cup 20? It must have been 2018. The 2018 World Cup. I remember they played England in a knockout match. It was really good. I think it went to penalties. Ospina was in goal that day. I thought he was going to start in goal today for Colombia, but obviously not. Vargas the preferred choice for Colombia, and Luis Diaz on the left hand side there. Just struggled to get the ball, keep it in play. Of course, Liverpool attacker has been a great season at club level for Liverpool as well. And seeing if he can translate that over to the national team for him, of course. But he did have the problems with his father, didn't he? And glad that's all sorted now. Glad that's all sorted. Sounds very nice. What game are you doing on Euros tomorrow at 5? As I'll do the other one for you. Oh, awesome, Paul. Awesome. I think I'm doing the Netherlands game. If that is the 5 o'clock one, I'm doing the England game after. But I'm expecting you to watch the England game as well. So don't worry about that one. I'm not gonna make you miss out on your own country. I don't think you'll let that happen either, mate. 8 legends in you. Be sure to get involved in the conversation. Be lovely to meet some new people. Whoever you are, wherever you support, wherever you're from, of course. Yesterday we had some people watching from South Africa, which was wild and incredible. Of course, we're UK based. Watch a lot of English football, so we'll be able to add our knowledge to a few players. Likes of James Rodriguez used to play for Everton, of course, and also well known over here. Well known, and I'm surprised not to see the likes of Yerry Mina not starting for Colombia, but maybe these lads out here now are a bit better than them. The likes of Davison Sanchez does start though, formerly of Tottenham Hotspur. But on the far side though, Paraguay able to get away, but throwing one on the far side for Colombia. Good defending there. As we say, yesterday's live stream went so well, I thought I had to do another one today. Had to. Welcome in, Lurko, mate. How you doing? Even in all Scrinson, how you doing as well? Get your score predictions if you can. Too hot to sleep. It is, mate. It is really warm, isn't it? Ball the back here for Colombia. Out to left back. False backwards. I'm just going to have to try and remember some of these players' names because I'm, of course, not used to this these teams playing. Of course, Vargas in goal for Colombia this evening. Munoz is at the right back position for Colombia. Lukumi, Mojica as well in there. Lerma, Rios in midfield. And going forward now with Boré. Back it goes though to Lukumi. Lerma now on the left hand side, switching the play. Here we go. Nice play here from Colombia. Yellow shirts trying to move in the field, and they're doing what America did yesterday. They're loving the wide play. The left back and the right back are getting really high, close to the attackers. Here we go. Munoz, the shot wide. Munoz with an absolute thunderbolt there. Oh, sorry, it was Rios. Rios is dropping wide for a CDM. It was Rios. Wow. I'm quite far away from the TV. I always use that excuse. But wow, what a shot. And just wide. Damn the spelling. Way off there, Paul. It's cool down from Thursday. Been a lovely day. That has been a nice day. And Rios fired wide there for Colombia. Good to get the early shots off, though. And Paraguay now for the goal kick. And will be launched up top. Hoping Colombia wins, says Lurquan. It's a tough group, so both sides will be hoping to get the win, but I do think Colombia continue their 23 unbeaten run to 24 today. Brazil in the group as well, who play, I think it's Costa Rica tomorrow. Costa Rica, of course, then Brazil. Only the top 2 in each group go through. It's not like the Euros where you third place, of course. It's more like the World Cup where only the top 2 will go through. Munoz runs it off to the right hand side. Rios now. There's Lerma waiting inside, and James Rodriguez. I don't know how old he is now, but he seems to be being around for ages, James Rodriguez. Great player. Um, uh, Ball on the right hand side. Munoz plays arriving in the centre. Of course, we just finished watching the Euros. What game was it? It was Spain or Albania, 1-0, and we ended up watching Croatia get knocked out in the 98th minute against Italy, which was wild. But here we go, Colombia in the box. Colombia to the byline. Ball pulled back, and here's Luis Diaz trying to keep the attack alive. He's inside and outside. Oh, that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Bit of skill. Into the centre it goes, and into the gloves of the keeper. In the end, he actually let it go behind for a goal kick. Luis Diaz, though, that is ridiculous skill. He's taken on 2 players, flicked it through them. Unreal. That's too good. We have actually got a half-time quiz ready for you all. I've actually got a half-time quiz. I didn't yesterday. Wasn't prepared. Today I'm prepared, people. I'm prepared. So be sure to stay around for the half-time quiz as always, and hopefully you all enjoy and have a great evening. Right. Goal kick then to Paraguay. Colombia starting to really get themselves into the game. Paraguay just going to be careful. You know, they've almost survived 10 minutes with an even contest-ish. They're just starting to get forward, and so far they're looking to win those second balls off the goal kicks and that to get forward. A long ball forward from Colombia. Luis Diaz was chasing, but ends up at the feet of the Paraguay goalkeeper. Brazil on at 2 in the morning. Why did they do this to me? I want to watch Brazil ball out. Yeah, that'd be crazy. 2 a.m. though, yeah. Don't fancy that. I don't fancy that. Welcome in, Glimpse. How you doing, mate? How you doing? How's your day been? Ball on the far side then for Colombia. Into midfield, of course. Lerma of Bournemouth in the Premier League goes back to another Premier League player. Well, ex-Premier League is Sanchez. Ball over to the right-hand side, looking for Borre, making a run. And so far, it's Colombia trying those long balls over the top, but Paraguay are defending really well, and the keeper is expecting it every time. It's just not coming off yet. I didn't realise you were streaming, to be honest. No worries, mate, no worries. I'll always have this style of thumbnail for Copa America, and Paraguay tried to come forward with Incensio of Brighton and Hove Albion, but just couldn't get through. I think the way that Brighton were picking up these young players is really exciting. I remember at the 2022 World Cup, of course, Colombia had a lot of exciting talent, a lot from Brighton as well. Ball the back and away from Sanchez. He's conceded the corner though. First corner of the game, and it's gone to Paraguay here. Paraguay the first corner, and an only concern is Rios is just holding his ankle. There was a late tackle there from the midfielder from Paraguay. Tackles flying in. We love to see it. No worries, Glimpse. Completely understand, mate. Completely understand. And glad to see you in here this evening. Glad to see you in here. Corner kick then for Paraguay. Corner kick for Paraguay. On the far side then. We've played over 9 minutes yet. Corner. I've never seen that before for a corner. I play a dummy yet. Into the back post it goes. Kept alive. Keeper was coming for it. Headed down. Surely. Oh, just past the post. Just wide for Paraguay there. Arche was waiting. Probably wrong pronunciation. Headed back in at the far post. And the keeper was flying there. Didn't get much on it, but just enough to get it away for Paraguay. Vargas was the man flying. We saw something like that in the Euros yesterday. And of course, Vargas got very injured in that one. It wasn't good to see. No chance Justin doing Brazil. I've scheduled now a few streams I'd like to do. I haven't actually put the thumbnails up and scheduled on YouTube, but I've got in mind I want to do quite a few this week. The only one I won't be doing is Wednesday because obviously prom. But I've got the 11 ones I want to do. Maybe towards the final, we'll do the final at 1 a.m. That's about as late as get though. I'm not going to do 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. games. I think that is a bit ridiculous, but you're lucky to get the 11 p.m. ones if we're honest. As the what do you call it? The Mexican wave goes around the NRS Stadium here in Houston. Don't see that too often, do you? That's great to see from the Colombia fans. They're having a lot of fun and everyone's getting involved. That's what you love to see at the football. Everyone getting involved in the fan fun. But on the far side then, Munoz with the ball of Crystal Palace. Cuts inside. And Paraguay just stepping off here. Looks like of Almiron in that side of Newcastle United had another great season this year. And that left foot is an absolute one. So expect to see that used in and around the box. If he cuts in on that left hand foot, we know he's very dangerous, and Colombia will definitely be aware of that risk. He's only going to watch Costa Rica. Love joking. To Brazil, go on Tristan. Mate, that'd be crazy, Lima plays for Palace, by the way. Oh yeah, he did move, didn't he? He did move. Yes, he did. Lerma. You may as well do every Copa America game, Tristan. It's not that difficult. What prompted you to stream this game? Yesterday went really well. Yesterday, 1,000 views on the stream. So I thought we have to do it again. If something works, why change? I know it's the USA, and it was our first Copa America stream. But obviously the thumbnail worked with people clicking it. It's not like it's clickbait or anything, but it was a good thumbnail from that. And people are interested. It's just a shame we couldn't really get them to stick and stay, which is the only issue. But James Rodriguez on the left-hand side finds Luis Diaz in the box. Luis Diaz trying to get a ball across, and he didn't really look up before passing the ball. Back with Sanchez. Here's Lerma as Glucon's collected us. Crystal Palace. Didn't he move last summer then? It must have been last summer. Quite a few Bournemouth players go to Crystal Palace and swap around there, don't they? But at the back here with Davinson Sanchez, ex-player for Tottenham Hotspurs in London. Out to the left it goes. Fake cross. Now it goes into the centre. Bouré was waiting, but doesn't even get on him. And 12 minutes played here. Very good game so far. Good game. Both sides just start just testing each other out. The guy said he was John, but his internet, yeah, it's understandable. Glimpse, I've got the quiz worked out for tonight, so thank you for doing it yesterday. But I'm doing it tonight with you on screen, and all of a sudden we'll fall asleep live on air. Can you imagine me falling asleep on air? We have got, can you see it? Oh, it's that way. You've got an on air, that way, on air sign there. It's just when it lights up, I'll try to plug it in, it might work. It just always looks a bit blurry. Paraguay, Almiron goes down there, so free kick given the way of Paraguay at the halfway line. Good start to the game. Garnacho, I'll read that one. But yeah, hopefully everyone's enjoying the stream. 0-0 so far, 30 minutes gone. This time in the America game, we were already 1-0 up to America. I really want to watch Brazil, but I can't set up to 4 to watch on school night. Understandable, mate. To be fair, after is it straight after this they're playing then? I always get really confused with the timings. There we go, you can see it. It's like letting up, but you can barely see it, can you? You can barely see it. Now, for me it looks clear, obviously, in real life, but the camera's not doing it well. That's why I need to find a new webcam. So any recommendations? Someone did say about HP webcams. I've had a little look, and this is what I'm keeping my eye on. I just need to have a look at some reviews on it. Jefferson Lerma receives the first yellow card of the game as the Colombian midfielder is bucked. Sorry, I mixed up my words there. Ganacho's internet's falling apart again. Love to see it. So we've played 14.5 minutes here. Even game so far. I think Colombia have had the better of the chance. They've had a long shot, of course, go past the post from Rios. But Paraguay are not out of the game. Defensively they've been organised and out of possession. They're just trying to get themselves on the ball a little bit more and grow into the game. Definitely the underdogs in this one, I'd say. Let's have a look at both sides' recent games then. So Paraguay, if we have a look at them as it stands, the last 5 games they beat Bolivia, they drew to Chile, they lost to Colombia in the 21st of November 1-0. That was the last time they played them, of course. Peru 0-0 and lost to Chile as their latest game 3-0. So not awful indeed. But of course Colombia 23 unbeaten. Ball on the far side for Paraguay, looking for Incencio. Won't find him, no, Sanchez is there. Ball hucked away though. And there's a bit of tennis going on in midfield. Sanchez tries to bring it down. And in the end, it's lost out and dragged him down. Free kick. Paraguay. Wow, what a position for a free kick this is. Wow. This is a great position for a free kick, people. Great position. I have a nice lolly, but I want to save it. Seat it. Are there any other questions about Uruguay on the quiz? I can't remember, mate. I did it last night after the stream. Yeah, poor there from Davinson Sanchez, but free kick given away of Paraguay. And maybe we'll see Incencio over this, or maybe even Almiron. Good night, everyone. Good off now. No worries, Paul. Massive thank you for tuning in, mate. Massive thank you. And see you tomorrow, mate. See you tomorrow. And it is indeed Incensio standing over it. And Almiron. It probably suits the right footer. It's on the left-hand side of the box. And all, by the way, all you can see in the stadium is yellow everywhere. Everywhere's yellow. Vargas lines up his wall. He's telling his defenders to watch for the cross. 2 arms in the air from Incensio. For this free kick, dangerous area for Paraguay. Incensio drills it in, and Vargas isn't convincing with the save. Parried it out, and in the end, it's going out for a goal kick. Parried it out, but it was a Paraguay attacking it. Just deflects out, can't control it in time. We all know I'm getting 5 out of 5 in the Copa America quiz. I got 5 out of 5 yesterday. Very impressed with myself on that one. You all said I was cheating. No, honestly, I wasn't cheating. I don't see the point in that. Ball at the back. With Sanchez here. Of course, the likes of Yerry Mina on the bench, as we mentioned. And almost halfway through the first half here. In the NRS Stadium. Down the left-hand side it goes from Munoz. And out of play. Paul there. And he's fuming. He's not happy at all. Didn't the likes of Cuadrado, how do you say his name? Cuadrado used to play for Colombia. I'm pretty sure he was Colombian. He was a great player, wasn't he? Paraguay into the box. Away by Colombia. And hoof forward to look for Diaz, but in the end doesn't quite reach him. It just looks like they're rushing it a little bit, Colombia. They need to sell it down a little bit. Sell it down and start to move the ball on the ground, because so far they've shown what they can do. Getting the ball to the wide men, likes of Diaz, of course, and Rodriguez in the attacking midfield role. Long ball over the top. Bore will give chase to this one. He gets on the end of it. Into the box he goes and pushed away. But he wins the corner kick for Colombia. Under Nesta Lorenzo. Colombia look very convincing. And Colombia need to fix up. They do, mate. They need. I can't find my fire stick, says Glimpse. You're cheating. We saw you looked at your phone. I wasn't even on my phone, mate. I wasn't even on my phone. I was watching the laptop. Ball into the centre from Rodriguez. And it goes and it's headed away. Probably unnecessary there. Sanchez was a header at the first contact, but couldn't get it on target. Just heads it down into the ground and it headed away from by Paraguay. Corner kick then yet again. To Colombia from the left-hand side. James Rodriguez to take. In the box it goes. Cleared away and it'll go out far. Yellow shirts stay up and they've still got the ball here at the edge. They've won it back. James Rodriguez on the left. Remains there from his cornery tuck. In the box it goes. Header win. One and over the bar it goes. Yeah, no worries, Glimpse. No worries. I agree with you, Lurcon. What do you think Colombia need to do to fix up there, mate? I'd say they need to get it on the floor. Get it on the floor. At the moment, they're trying long balls over the top, and Boris just not got the beating of the defenders at the moment. Of course, these sides would have played each other quite recently then, when Colombia won 1-0. An appeals to handball from Sanchez, but I didn't see any. Goal kick then for Paraguay, out to the right hand side. Was a voice crack. I hate to see that. Ball going backwards, but Almiron gets on the loose pass. And throwing given the way of Paraguay here. Exciting. Attacking wise, yeah, I agree, Lurcon. I agree, mate. Just got to get on the floor at the back, because at the moment that's where they've already shown that they've got the tactical ability to pass it around. Long throw in then. Velasquez for the throw in. In the box it goes. Falls all the way through to Incensio. Edge of the box now. Paraguay on the turn. Paraguay line up a shot from Incensio. Has a shot blocked. Colombia stands strong at the moment. Ball into the centre again by Almiron. And cleared away on the far side. Paraguay win it back though. We'll chase it down, but that's gone out for a throw in. To Colombia here. Still 0-0 then. 20 minutes played. Good watch so far. Very even. They're just getting bad like they are. Defence, I think they started off the better team, but recently they've just sat back and let Paraguay come onto them. Paraguay have been very impressive so far. Concern here for Colombia. It's the number 3 down. Lusumi. Lusumi's down at the moment for Colombia. And they've got men warming up. Likes of... who have they got on the bench? Likes of course, Yerry Mina warming up. He can go in that position really well. The likes of Sinister on the bench. Montero's on the bench, of course. Of course, I thought it would be starting Cordoba as well as Asprilla, Borja, Cuesta. We've also got Ospina on the bench as well. Of course, remember him from Arsenal. Potentially. So, worrying sign here. It does look like Lusumi will be able to play on. And just a bit of magic spray sorts that one out all day long. All day long, the magic spray's out. And currently then Colombia playing with 10 men. And he's getting a good rub down on his leg. To be able to continue the game, of course. So, 0-0, 22 minutes played here. Throwing for Colombia on the far side. Will Colombia be able to take the lead in this one? It's been a very even game, and we're excited to see what twists and turns can happen in this one. 8 Legends watching. Ganache was saying was awful with Spain earlier. We're saying you was awful with Spain. What do you mean? Can't remember. I've lost it. These I haven't lost in 23 games. Apparently, yeah, I know with Colombia. I haven't lost in 23 games. Rodriguez, Diaz. I know the quality players in this side. Quality players. What's everyone's? Who's ever? So from the Premier League players we know then, who's the most impressive on this pitch at the moment? Would you say overall? Encensio from the corner, and it goes. I'd say James Rodriguez is up there, but Luis Diaz has been great. Munoz has only just moved to the Premier League. Almiron's been there for a few years now with Newcastle. Who else we got? Mina was there, of course, but it's not on the pitch at the moment. He's on the bench. I want Colombia, please fix it up. I know. Have you got any bets on, Lurkon? Any bets on? Brought the back here. Back to the keeper Vargas. Out to the right hand side here for Sanchez. 14 people in the chat. Lurkon said Incensio, great player Incensio. I remember the goal he scored against Man City last season. It was an absolute thunderbolt. Great goal. Referee here seems unhappy with something. I'm not too sure what's the matter here. And it's the centre back. He's going to have to depart here. Colombia forced into an early change. Lushimi. Lushimi, I think is how you pronounce it. He's have to come off here. Forced off the number 3 for Colombia. Not great to see for Nesta Lorenzo's side. But he's applauded off and he's walking off, which is a good sign. But it could be a big doubt on his Copa America career this year. He's in tears. He does not want it to end. And who's going to replace him then? Early change for Colombia. Never good to see a player go off injured, of course, but hopefully he's okay to continue. Play another part in the tournament, sorry. And he's coming off for number 13, which will be number 13. Yerry Mina coming on the pitch here for Colombia to replace the injured Lushimi at centre-back. So, forced into an early save. No one said anything. Is everyone else sleeping this evening? They are. Spain career. Yeah, I was doing awful, glimpse. I was getting battered. Somehow we made it out the group on 3 points in the last game on goals scored. It was awful. You confused me there, Glimpse. We did the Spain game earlier, of course. Ball at the back. Vargas. Well, look to go long out to the right hand side. Sees the run. And who does everyone think is going to win Copa America then? Who's going to win it? Of course, we found out yesterday that 15 wins each for Uruguay and Argentina. So who's going to win it this year? Will one of them sides get their 16th, take the lead in their race, their own battle? Of course, or will it be someone else? Brazil are always a big name, But I think they were that for the World Cup as well, weren't they? And they didn't really deliver. Like to play possession football though, and they're still a great side, nevertheless. USA says Glimpse. Yeah, USA yesterday looked in complete control. The USA fans though don't rate Greg Berhalter from what I hear for a few years as well. They didn't at the World Cup, which is interesting because he did play some good football yesterday. Just a bit of a Southgate move, though, just to defend the lead. Probably Brazil says look on. Yeah, they are a big name, aren't they? Just some quality players in there. Just see how they play out. I might stay awake and watch a bit of the game, but I won't be live. Munoz lays it off and goes backwards. Sanchez gets the ball dipped in. Rodriguez has two men surrounding him. Colombia working up high up the pitch. On the left hand side now. Luis Diaz. Diaz, edge of the box he falls. The yellow shirts queuing up for a shot. Lerma finds Rios. Rios out to the right. Munoz, back post. Poor cross in the box. And the yellow shirts will try keep up the ball in play, and it doesn't quite work out. And in the end goes out for a throw in to Paraguay. That was much better from Colombia, starting to assert their dominance on the game. Which is of course great to see. Anyway, who was that? Who was number 14? Chasing that ball down. Couldn't have been number 14. No one's off. Never mind, I'm waffling. Throw in for Paraguay. Down the line it goes. We're almost at half an hour mark here. Hopefully everyone's enjoying the stream. Paraguay win the ball in the centre circle out to the left hand side. Enciso carrying it forward. Likes of Almiron in the centre. Enciso goes for a shot. Can't be shooting from there. Enciso cannot be shooting from there. Poor decision and a waste of attack from Paraguay. I don't think the Paraguay fans will be too happy about that one either. The thing we love about Copa America, of course, is that some of the fans just mix in wherever they want. So, of course, here now we've got loads of Colombia fans mixed in with Paraguay fans. I don't think you'd ever see that in the UK. I know some, the Euros, sometimes it happens, but you usually get the ultras and the main fans in one block, don't you? Interesting, though. Interesting. Ball in midfield here for Colombia. Rios on the ball. Out to left hand side. Diaz has got space. Left unmarked there. Diaz, though, falls backwards. The Paraguay players double up on him now. Back to Yerry Mina at the back. To Lerma. Finds Sanchez. Could play this from Colombia. Into midfield here. Out to the right. And running forward is Munoz. Can't keep the ball in play, though. Paraguay win it back and give it straight back to Colombia. Give it straight back to Colombia here. Welcome in, Jamie. How you doing, mate? I'll read your chat in a second because Colombia at the edge of the box. Inside, outside, left foot, right foot. In the end, though, there. Clear it away only as far as Lerma. Much better this from Colombia. They're keeping the ball in a great area. Lost out again. Colombia now trying to come forward with Enciso. Almiron's on the right. If you can find the switch, there's 5 players behind. He's found a switch to Almiron. Mina's with him. What can he do? He's taking it into the corner. Mina's all over him. Towering over him as well. And someone else comes to join in the defensive work. And Almiron now will just say, okay, I'll take the throw in. And throw in one for Paraguay. Half an hour into the game almost. Ganacho's struggling with internet. No worries, mate. No worries. Alright, mate. Can't stay long. I'm in Germany. How's it going? Oh, great, mate. Great, mate. And hopefully you're enjoying Germany. I remember you saying yesterday as well. And hopefully you're enjoying the Euros, mate, as well. And hopefully you're well also. Vel squares for the throw-in. Into the box it goes. Heads rise and ball drop in. But only away by Colombia. Goal kick given for Colombia. Tamina. Glimpse of the chance in the chat. No singing tonight. No singing tonight from me. No singing tonight. And goal kick here for Colombia then. We've played half an hour in this game. Still awaiting a big chance. The best it's got, you'd probably have to say... the free kick was probably the best shot because Vargas wasn't convincing. The Enciso free kick was really good. Vargas wasn't too comfortable behind it. He made the save in the end, but didn't look too convincing. Still 0-0 here in Houston for this game. And foul there from Almiron gives the free kick to Colombia. Forced backwards here to Jerry Mina. Cross it goes to Sanchez. Ball on the left hand side. Into midfield with Lerma. Out to the left it goes. Charging forward on the left. Diaz. Into the centre it goes. Back post header. Free header. It's in. It's 1-0 Colombia. They get the breakthrough here. A deserved lead. Deserved lead. They've just started to do a bit much, do a good amount, and start to take the advantage in the lead in the game. Just about started to dominate the game, basically. Just started to. And a great goal for Colombia. They make it 1-0 in this game. Great ball in from the left-hand side. And Colombia take the lead in this game. So the ball on the left-hand side. We know how good Diaz is. Into the centre, back post unmarked. And I think it's Munoz. With the final touch. He's onside. Great ball. It is Munoz. It is Munoz. He heads into the ground, into the back of the net. What a ball from James Rodriguez to the far post. And headed down into the ground by Munoz, unmarked, and beats the keeper at his near post. He has no chance there. The Paraguay keeper. 1-0 Colombia. Their first goal of Copa America 24. John, thanks for asking. If you want some videos of England, let me know. Got loads. Awesome, Jamie. Awesome, mate. What's happening in the chat? Scrinson's got a point, though. Got a point. I know you have to put it in for the chant, but we would have known what you're on about anyway. I see both sides there. Both sides. Ball goes all the way back here to the keeper. Vargas collects. Good point there from Scrinson. Could have young viewers watching. To be fair. Guys, let's not argue in the chat. Come on. It's almost midnight. Ball on the left hand side. Lerma. Inside to Mina. Out to the right to find Sanchez. Inside to Lerma once again. Colombia trying to go forward here. They're in the centre at the moment. Out to the right hand side to find Sanchez. Looking for a ball forwards. 34 minutes played here. It's 1-0. Diaz. Into the centre it goes. Goes backwards. Now on the left hand side. Diaz trying to get forward. Diaz wins the ball. Inside the box. Diaz. Can't pull the trigger. And in the end the ball away from Paraguay. And Rio picks it back up here for Colombia in midfield. Trying to get forward here. On the left hand side it goes. Away again. But they'll come again. Late tackle there, that's a yellow. Definitely a yellow. Late challenge there on Velázquez. Rodriguez disagrees with the referee here. And Velázquez is still on the floor. He looks in some pain at the moment. Looks in some pain. We are 10 minutes away from the halftime quiz, people. Hopefully you're all looking forward to that. Test everyone's Copa America knowledge. And yeah, that's a foul. Has he caught him? He's caught him, but he's got the ball first as well. It's a tricky one. I think he's bucked him. Maybe they haven't shown a graphic showing the build up to the goal as well was onside. We already knew that. I don't know why they've shown that. Hugo then, 9 minutes still to break here. 9 minutes still to break. Ball at the back here for Paraguay. Out to the left. Into midfield now. They're working it really well here, Paraguay. Forced backwards though from the Colombian press. Left hand side it goes once more. Drilled over to the right. Diagonal. One back here from Colombia. Into the centre it goes. Out wide. Paraguay win it back again. And forced backwards. Paraguay on the left hand side of the pitch here. And throwing one. They're not bad here, Paraguay. Not bad at all. Nice build up, nice football. Capable footballers who are able to play the way they want to. It's not bad at all. Not bad at all there. Ball at the back here of Paraguay. Yeah, forwards and Yarimina steps in there. And Paraguay win the throw in. You see what I mean? They're getting forwards. It may not be too pretty, but they're getting it forward. And all it takes is one chance. Of course, they had the early free kick, Paraguay. And they'll have a few more chances for sure. For the squares. Out to the right. Now inside. Paraguay just holding on to the ball at the moment. Letting Colombia chase it round. Try find the gaps in field. And then it goes straight from the centre. Driving forward out to the right. Here's Almiron in the centre. Almiron taking it too far maybe. Yeah, he has. Had to put it back. Miguel Almiron. Offside anyway. Offside anyway. Well, that looked a really good chance. But maybe Almiron knew he was going to be offside there. As he give up the chase. Ball on the right. Just runs out of space. It's close though. It's close though. Very close indeed. I hope you're all enjoying the stream. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream. Be sure to let me know some questions in the chat. Also, if you want any answering. And so far, so good in this game. Ball at the back. Found at the feet of Sanchez. Inside it goes to Lerma. Drive forward here. Out to the left it finds... bit too much on it to find Diaz. Too much on it. Throwing on the far side then for Paraguay. Almost a half time in this one. Down line it goes. Mina wins the initial header, but another throw won the way of Paraguay. Paraguay yet again another throw in. When will the next goal be scored then, people? When do people reckon the next goal will be scored? Or will we get a next goal? Of course, in the last game between these two sides that ended 1-0 Colombia. Is that the scoreline we're going to see out here tonight as well? Ball goes all the way back to find Vargas in goal. Vargas clears left-footed. Out to the left-hand side as well. Inside it goes to Yarimina. And all the way backwards to Vargas once more. Vargas through the centre of the pitch. Header one and goes inside. Picked up by Rios. Lays it out to the far side. Back to Sanchez. And all the way back there to the keeper. Chat really died down. It did indeed. Did indeed. Sure to get some questions in if you have any. Or any thoughts on the game if you're watching at home. Colombia 1-0 at the moment. It's poor from Paraguay. They've gifted possession back to Colombia. Such a play over to Munoz. Can't find the pass down the line. And Paraguay just sitting off Colombia here. Letting them play with the ball. On the far side it goes for Colombia. Player taken down. And that's going to be a free kick. Rios, the man that went down. Free kick for short. Free kick for short. So far at Copa America then. So far in the Copa America. These are the results that we have had. So let me just get it up. So far then we've got these results. So far then we have had Argentina beat Canada in the opening game 2-0 and Argentina go top of their group as a result of that. It was a draw between Chile and Peru 0-0 in their game. In Group B, Venezuela beat Jamaica 1-0 to get themselves top of that group, and Mexico beat Oh, sorry. I've got mixed up there. Venezuela beat Ecuador, didn't they? 2-1. Mexico beat Jamaica 1-0 to get themselves second place as it stands. Into Group C, Uruguay beat Panama 3-1, while USA beat Bolivia 2-0 in their game as well. And in Group D as it stands, Colombia. Oh, defensive howler. The stream just lagged. The stream just lagged on the TV. It's 2-0. It just lagged. 2-0. It just completely lagged. I don't even know what happened. It's gone off and it comes back on and it says 2-0. Well, hopefully they show me what's happened here. 2-0 Colombia. And the Colombia fans are going wild. Rico Nacho here, but his internet is weird. Has he got any data? So it was a free kick from the far side. Rodriguez takes it. In it goes. Commentator said defensive howler. I don't see how. I think that's Yerry Mina. The substitute early on. I think it is. No, it's not. Who's 16? Number 16 for Colombia. Puts it past Moringo in goal. And it's Jefferson Lerma. With a goal. 2-0 Colombia. Paraguay to win 3-1. That'll be some comeback. That one. But it's Jefferson Lerma with a goal. They're just checking something. VAR. Just checking something here. Referee isn't allowing kickoff to happen yet. Goal check with VAR. And I think it's given. 2-0, it's given. Referee took his time there, to be fair. But 2-0. 2-0. Munoz and Lerma with the goals. And now Paraguay in a bit of trouble. They have to go forward now. And here they go. Paraguay coming forward in the centre. Players on the right. Trying to find Incencio. Finds Incencio now. And I think referee got away there. And free kick given. Is it think? No, drop ball. Yeah, referee did get in the way. It did hit him. 1 minute to play of the end of the first 45. Drop ball given to Paraguay. Gives Colombia a chance to get back in their shape though. Ball in the centre it goes. Paraguay out to the right hand side here. In the DRS stadium here in Houston. Oh, that's a foul. No, referee says no foul. Paraguay player went flying over and down. Here's Luis Diaz chasing the ball down. Paraguay win it back here. Paraguay played inside. To the right again, and lovely step up there from Lerma, the goal scorer, of course. Great step up from him. He's having a good game, really good game. And Vasquez for the throw in here for Paraguay on the right hand side. We're almost at half time. Get ready for the half time quiz, people. 5 questions coming your way very soon. Incencio lined up a shot. Incencio tries to get inside and play goes down. And free given away of Colombia. Free kick given away of Colombia. 3 added minutes at the end of the first half. 3 added minutes. We never see that in England. Welcome in Garnacho. Welcome in, mate. How you doing? Hopefully you're well. Glimpse told us you're having a bit of Wi-Fi problems, but hopefully they're all sorted for you now. That great goal from Lerma, by the way. Great header. So 2-0 to the good now. Both goals been headers for Colombia so far. 2 goals, 2 headers. Ball at the back here for Sanchez. Into midfield it goes to find Lerma. Rios is waiting for the ball. Finds it now from Lerma. And Lerma back on the ball. Mina wants it also. Mina will get it here. Just trying to drag Paraguay out of their shape. with you for ages. Brought the back now with Vargas. Just in time for the half-time quiz, mate. Just in time. With 2 minutes to wait from the half-time quiz here. And two minutes away from half-time in this game in general, of course. Been waiting ages to get here. Ball down the left-hand side. Ball one back. Trying to go over the halfway line. Colombia concede the throw in. No, they win it. It's not. I hate the camera angles. Hate the camera angles. They're so zoomed out. It's really difficult to see what's happening on the far side. We've got 1 minute left of the first half here, and VAR are checking something. No, they're showing the lines for the VAR check for the offside potential goal, but it did stand. It did stand. About staying awake, not gonna lie. Welcome in, Kieran. How you doing, mate? How you doing? Hopefully you're well. Are you watching the game? And Sincho finds Almiron out to the left hand side, trying to get a ball back in. The player is down. Push a penalty from the Paraguay camp, but nothing given there. Hopefully you're doing well, Kieran. Hopefully you're doing well, mate. Ball from the centre out to the left hand side, and just went down there. Just went down. Lerma, great defending. Lerma's my man of the match up to this point. Lerma's my man of the match. He's been excellent. Here's Sanchez. Mina out from the back, football for Colombia. And long ball as I say that. And dispossessed though. Paraguay win the ball back. They have to get the next goal in this game. They have any hopes of getting back into it. Ball left back position here for Colombia. Trying to go down the line, and they do. James Rodriguez. Lovely bit of play in midfield. And referee said that's the first half over. First half over then. 2-0 to Colombia at the break. 2-0 Colombia at the break. So Munoz with one goal, and shortly after Lerma with the other to make it 2-0 to Colombia. Who's ready for the halftime quiz then? Who is ready? England officially qualified for round of 16. Is that confirmed, Glimpse? Is that confirmed? Right, where's the halftime quiz symbol? Halftime quiz ready for you all. Hopefully you all enjoy it. It's just fallen on the floor sec. There we go, we're ready for it. Halftime quiz then, Copa America quiz. As always, I've got read the question out twice. After the second time I've read it out, you guys can, of course, get your answers in the chat. You've got 6 seconds to get your answer in the chat, and then, of course, we will read out the answer. So, question number 1 then for the halftime quiz is indeed, which tournament is the oldest? The Euros or Copa America? So, which tournament is the oldest? The Euros or Copa America? Time starts now on question number 1. So, which tournament is the oldest? Copa America or the Euros? Just a water refill here. That's just empty. That's how many streams you've done today. Finished all that. Welcome in, Joe. How you doing, mate? How you doing, Joe? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? I'm doing really good, mate. Really good. Be sure to join in with the halftime quiz. I get 5 out of 5 so easy, says Glimpse. Ooh, very confident. Very confident. Copa America, says Joe. Copa America, says Glimpse. Ganacho's gone for the Euros. He's going alone on that one as it stands. Final 10 seconds of this one. Glimpse changed his mind to Euros. We're going for the older competition here. Timer goes off. And the question was, which tournament is the oldest? The Euros or Copa America? Answer is Copa America. Glimpse shouldn't have changed his answer there, so only person getting it right was Joe. Well done, Joe, for getting that one right. Euros was 1960. Copa America was before that. They've had a lot of Copa Americas. Question number 2. This summer, both teams are playing to win a silver trophy. But which trophy weighs more? The Euros trophy or the Copa America trophy? So this summer, both competitions, teams involved are playing to win a silver trophy. But which trophy weighs more? The Euros trophy or the Copa America trophy? Time starts now. I'm just happy with England officially through. Glimpse, mate. Can I change to Euros? That was a glitch. Was it a glitch? Yeah. But are England actually officially through then? They must be. They must be. So Slovenia gets 4 points. England are on 4 points, but they have to. No. Are they officially through? I'm not too sure. I'm struggling to work it out. Euros is better than UCL, says Garnacho. Euros trophy, says Joe. Final 15 seconds. So Euros goes Garnacho. The Euros trophy, says Glimpse as well. So which trophy weighs more? Copa America trophy or the Euros trophy? Timer goes off there. And the answer to the trophy which is heavier is indeed Copa America trophy. It's actually heavier, so no one getting that one right, unfortunately. Tricky question, I think it's fair to say. Question number 3. Which tournament in 2024 will feature the most matches, the Euros or Copa America? So, which tournament in 2024 will feature the most matches, the Euros or Copa America? Time starts now. And all the wee kids have stayed over. Was it good half of football? This is a glitch, says Glimpse. Glimpse wants to restart it. You rigged. How have I rigged the quiz, mate? How have I rigged the quiz? You're 0 from 2, Glimpse. I have the best Copa America ball knowledge ever. You rigged my brain. Final 20 seconds on this question, by the way, people. Get your answers in the chat. Be sure to get your answers in the chat. Final few seconds of this question. Copa America, says Garnacho. Glimpse also gone Copa America. Timer goes off there. And we're looking for which tournament in 2024 will feature the most matches, Euros or Copa America. It is indeed the Euros. 51 matches in that. And if you calculate how many games are in the Copa America, well, there's only 4 groups. So no one getting that one right as well. Tricky question, to be fair. Tricky question. But 6 groups of 4 in the Euros, 4 groups of 4 in Copa America. Glimpse copy of me. The final question number 4. I think everyone's on one so far. I think Joe's on 2. The final of the European Championships will be held in Berlin, Germany, at the Olympiad Stadium, while the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, USA, plays host to the Copa America final. But which tournament has a final stadium with the biggest capacity this summer? The Euros or Copa America? So the final of the European Championships will be held in Berlin, Germany, at the Olympiad Stadium, while the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, USA, plays host to the Copa America final. But which tournament has a final stadium with the biggest capacity this summer? The Euros or Copa America? There we go. Thanks for ruining my night, mate. I'm done. I'm waiting to see this great ball knowledge, Glimpse. I'm waiting to see the great ball knowledge. You got a chance this one. You got a chance on this one. 50-50. Going actually on Euros. Is Glimpse going to copy you this one? You have a chance of potentially one of you getting it right. Maybe both of you. Maybe. Or have you even got the right one? Going different. They're going different on this one. Is that your final answers? Berlin way bigger, says Garnacho. Is it though? America has some big stadiums. Look at the one behind us. It's massive. No, it didn't. Garnacho, says Glimpse. I'm always right. You're showing that in the quiz, mate. You're showing that in the quiz. Final 15 seconds for this question. So basically, which stadium's bigger? Berlin or the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, USA? Garnacho thinks he's right with a clown. There we go. Time goes off. Glimpse. You've done it again. It's the Euros. The Berlin Stadium is actually bigger. The Berlin Stadium is actually bigger, so Garnacho gets that right. It's not a good night for Glimpse. It is not a good night for Glimpse. The Berlin Stadium is actually bigger. I think Glimpse is 1 from 4 now. 1 from 4. Final question. Final question. For once, says Garnacho. I think Garnacho's on 2 now. Garnacho's beating Glimpse. This for the level for Glimpse, or this for Garnacho to win the quiz. Final question. Final question. England have had their fair share of penalty heartbreak at European Championships, eliminated from tournaments on 4 separate occasions on penalties, including in the final at Wimbledon 2021. But which competition has had the most penalty shootouts? The Euros or Copa America? So which competition has had the most penalty shootouts? Euros or Copa America? Time goes now. I'm 0-4. Are you actually? I thought you got the first one right. Tristan rigged it. Final few seconds of this one. No, we just started the timer. Just read it out. What am I on about? See, when it's late, my brain doesn't function either. Be sure to join in the halftime quiz if you haven't already. Great fun, great fun. Garnacho's gone with the Euros. More penalty shootouts. Garnacho's gone with the Euros. Is Glimpse going to go with Garnacho? He did get it right last time. Or is Glimpse going to go with Copa America? Have I put Euros twice in a row, or have I switched it up here and put Copa America? What have I done? What have I done? Glimpse gone for Copa America here. Are you sure? Glimpse, are you sure? You might want to change. Final few seconds now. Are you 100% sure, mate? Garnacho thinks he's right. Glimpse, I'll give you a clue. Change it. It's gone for the Euros. So obviously Copa America. More penalty shootouts. Copa America the Euros. We'll see, says Garnacho. We'll see. I'll let Glimpse try and maybe fix his answer. I think he's just thinking about it at the moment. Even Squinching agrees. And right, mate, says Glimpse. Oh, okay. Answer is indeed Copa America. This time Glimpse gets it right. It's trying to get you to rethink it there. But no, Glimpse right on that one. More penalty shootouts in the Copa America than the Euros, which is a great drama to see. Question. I'm not changing it. Question number 6. Right. I've done quite a few more questions. This one's another wordy one. None of the home nations have ever won the European Championships. At least not in the men's competition after the England Lionesses' success in 2020. But plenty of different countries have. Which competition has produced the most individual winners? The Euros or Copa America? So which competition has produced the most individual winners? The Euros or Copa America? Time starts now on that question. Next time make the quiz harder. You got 1 out of 5. Got 3. There's more. There's more. 7 questions. I think I put a few more down. Yeah, I did. 7 questions. Might not get all of them done, mind. Copa America goes Glimpse. It won him the points last time. Right. He's actually going to agree. Give me a chance, Tristan, says Glimpse. Copa America. What's the question? Which competition has produced the most individual winners? The Euros or Copa America? Euros, Copa or Copa America? Final few seconds here in this one. Final few seconds of the halftime quiz. Then we're ready for the second half then. Almost. Everyone's gone Copa America. You're wrong. You're all wrong. It's the Euros. And I'm just going to start the quiz there because we're ready for the second half. The last question is very wordy. Very wordy. Unless someone shorten it down. Yeah, I'm not doing that one. That's a long question. Right, here we go then. Here we go. Ready for the second half, hopefully. Ready for the second half. One out of six, not too shabby, says Glimpse. Glimpse is loving it. Glimpse is loving it. 1 out of 6, he takes that all day long. All day long. Great participation in the halftime quiz, people. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. Good quiz. Glad you enjoyed. Glad you enjoyed. Right then, second half should be on its way very shortly. Very shortly in Paraguay. Have it all to do in this game. And actually, it's gone over midnight. So we need to change this to the 25th. New date. New day, of course. 25th of June. The days are flying by. That means tomorrow is my prom. Wow. Excited for it. Excited for it. Second half then in this game is ready to go. Should be anyway. Should be. It's a great stadium, by the way. The NRG Stadium. What a name for it. What a name for it. Come on then. Second half. Let's go. Let's go. Second half. Come on. Excited for it now. Excited for it. You got one right. So easy, right? It was a bad quiz, Tristan. It's bad because you got one out of 6, mate. Second half then. Please take your seats. The second half is about to begin. Second half ready to go here for the Copa America at the NRG Stadium here in Houston. I'm pretty sure it was on the app. It said Houston. If I'm wrong on that one, please don't correct me. But Paraguay are ready out for the second half. They know what they need to do. They need to turn this one around and try and get something from the game. Even if goal difference is something on their minds, of course, I could play a big part. But Colombia in their group, Costa Rica and Brazil all in their group. It's not easy at all for Paraguay. But Colombia are on their way to 3 points here. On the way to 3 points here. As it stands, of course. Still 45 minutes to go. And Paraguay did have their chances in the first half. No clear-cut ones. No big opportunities. But they have had a few half chances and sniffs that goal. But so far, it's 2-headed goals that separate the sides from Colombia. And we're ready here for the second half. At the NRG Stadium. And Colombia just making their way onto the pitch. And it's going to be Paraguay to get us underway for the second half here in this game. Second half. James Rodriguez. Great ball in for the second goal. And the first, I'm pretty sure it was. He's got 2 assists. I'm right. I'm thinking that. Wow. Pretty sure he's got 2 assists. Right then. Referee's ready to go for the second half here in this game. Here we go. Enciso and Miguel Almiron have to give Paraguay a bit of inspiration in this second half in the front three. They've got to. We're ready for the second half. And everyone's ready. It's actually Colombia kicks off the second half, so Paraguay kicked off the first half. Forgot about that. Completely forgot. So Colombia to get us underway. That seems like a year ago, that the first half. There we go. Ball's moving for the second half here. And we are underway. Let's have a look then at the goal scorer so far. We know it was Munoz and we know it was, of course, Lerma. Rodriguez has got assists for both. 32nd and 42nd minute. Can he make it 3 in 30 minutes in the 52nd minute? We have to wait and see for that one. But Paraguay are throwing early doors in the second half now. Nothing comes from it straight away. And ball one back by Colombia. Free kick against Luis Diaz. Paraguay win it at the back. 12 legends in you. Just new Copa America knowledge is all full. I got 5 out of 5 on your quiz yesterday, mate. I'd say it's fairly decent. I don't claim to have good Copa America knowledge, though. Not claiming to. I'd say much better than Euros and Championship, Premier League as well. Free kick then given the way of Colombia here. And Munoz goes down from the tackle. Wins the free kick then. It was definite foul. It was Vasquez leaning in on Munoz, and you're always going to get a free kick given for that, aren't you? And Vargas in goal for Colombia then. Will get his players down the pitch, ready for the second half. My quiz was easy. Still got 5 out of 5. Still got 5 out of 5. That quiz was easy according to you, isn't it? Ball to the back then. Here is Mina. Finds Sanchez. Sanchez on the ball, waiting for the press, and applied there from Paraguay. But Munoz is held up in his tracks going forward. Lerma in midfield, out to the left-hand side it goes here. For Colombia. Inside now. From the far side. And Diaz. Foot over the ball. Now he'll start moving forward. Players' movement ahead of him is a lack of, so they're forced backwards yet again here. Colombia moving it side to side at the moment, moving it side to side, just trying to probe up Paraguay and try and break through them if they can, of course. Let's just check how the stream's doing in terms of views so far. Then yesterday was incredible. Anywhere over about 200-300, I'd say, is great for a stream. I'd say, in my opinion, and for me anyway, from doing the challenge, we're on almost 200 views on the stream. Almost 200 views on the stream, which is not bad at all. Not bad at all. Come on, Colombia, says Garnacho. Sure, says Garnacho. Encicio from the free kick switches the play. Into the box it goes, and Colombia on the attack on the far side. Diaz. Down the line it goes. Diaz still going. Of course, he has that magic bit of skill in the first half. Diaz cuts it backwards. Goes down. And in the end, nothing Colombia can do to hang on to the ball. 3 players there on him. Ball through the centre. Away by Yerry Mina. Into midfield. Out to the right hand side it goes. A poor pass. Poor pass. Yeah, please no swearing in the chat. It's a family friendly channel. Out from the back. Over the top. And goes all the way through. And going out now for the goal kick. Paraguay's just lacking that ball forward, aren't they? Lacking it. Lacking the end product as well. We've seen in the first half, had a few chances, but nothing magnificent from their standards. Ball in midfield. Out to the right hand side it goes for Colombia. Here's Munoz. Down the line it goes, trying to find a runner. And Rios is there. Forced backwards though, and intercepted here by Encicio. Enciso goes down, and that's a foul. Surely. No, referee disagrees. Referee plays the advantage. Rios down the line looking for Borre, but doesn't find him. And in the end, the ball's won back there by Paraguay. Out to the left hand side. Trying to get in the box. Paraguay will come again here. And it goes in Enciso. Trying to get a ball away. Shot away, sorry. And James Rodriguez is in the way. Out to the left hand side. Brought down by Paraguay. And throwing one for... Who's won that? Who's won it? Won the way of Paraguay. Paraguay here trying to get the ball moving. Garnacho, come on. No need for that. Come on, guys, come on. Let's not ruin it. I know you're not actually, but we are going to remove that message. There. Ball in midfield. Trying to get it forward. Colombia. Try and get it away. Out on the left hand side it goes. Down the line. Colombia try and go forwards. Through the centre. Long ball forward. Borre tries to get on the end of it. Paraguay just about to stick a foot in. And offside in the end. So free game to Paraguay. Lacking a bit of tempo this game. Lacking a bit of tempo. Really is slow. Both sides having a bit of the ball and losing out. Not for a while, Glibs. Not for a while. Ball to the right hand side. Vargas at the goal. Here is Sanchez out from the back. 39 minutes to play then. And I'm interested to know then. What was I going to say? Who will top every group? We've got full groups then. I'll read out all the names. Who's going to top every group? So let me read you through them. Group A's Argentina, Peru, Chile and Canada. Let me know your top 2 actually, because the top 2 go through. May as well. So who's going to go through? Group A, Argentina, Peru, Chile, Canada. and we'll make our predictions as well. Group B, Venezuela, Mexico, Ecuador and Jamaica. Group C, Bolivia, USA, Panama and Uruguay. Group D, Brazil, Costa Rica, Colombia, Paraguay. So I'm going to give you my predictions now. I'll go Group A will be Argentina and Chile. I'd like to see Canada go through. I just think maybe third place. I'm unsure on that one. Be a close game. I go Chile and Argentina though. Group B, we'll go for Venezuela and Mexico as it is right now. I think they're the strongest teams in that group. Group C, I'll go Uruguay and USA. That one I think is an easy group for them two to get through. And then Group D is interesting. It could be said the group of death because Costa Rica, Brazil, Colombia and Paraguay. It's a very close group on paper. I go Brazil top, Costa Rica second, Colombia to miss out. I know it sounds controversial, but I think maybe just Costa Rica, of course, they play Brazil, but then they, of course, then play Colombia and then Paraguay. I think they beat Paraguay against Colombia, though. It could be a really close game. So that's my predictions. Let me know yours in the live chat also. Really interested to know, of course. Argentina, Mexico, USA, Brazil. Argentina, Mexico, USA, Brazil. I think North America teams shine this tournament. Good prediction. Ball on the far side then for Colombia. Trying to get a ball into the centre. Edge of the box now. Working it well. Colombia trying to get it through the centre and Paraguay win it back in the end. But North America seems to do well this tournament. It's not a bad prediction, to be fair. Not a bad prediction. You look at the likes of USA and Brazil. Argentina to top their group. That's interesting. Mexico as well for Group B. Let me just have a look. And USA to top it ahead of Brazil is a very big call. So Group B then you've gone ahead. Argentina's probably the favourite stack win. Mexico to top it ahead of Venezuela, Ecuador and Jamaica. Group C then you went USA ahead of Uruguay, sorry. Group D then you went, who did you say top? I think you said Brazil, didn't you? Brazil, you did. Substitution ready for Paraguay, and it's threatening to kick off here in the game. Where's the commentator gone? Commentator's just left. Right, here we go. Substitution ready for Paraguay, but referee just sorting out whatever happened here out. Enciso and James Rodriguez had a little coming together, and then the referee's calling Rios and Enciso together, who will shake hands before continuing play. I think the final is Argentina versus USA, and if they stun Argentina, that'd be great, mate. That'd be great. I'd love to see that happen. So in the knockouts, then how would it look? Knockouts means that I think it's always first v second in it. So in the quarterfinals, we jump straight away. First in Group A, so Argentina as it stands. Second in Group B, and then first in Group B will face second in Group A. First in Group C plays second in Group D. First in Group D plays second in Group C. Okay. So looking like they could be on different sides of the knockouts there. Yeah, they will be on different sides of the table. USA and Argentina. That could happen. That could actually happen. Very interesting. Munoz struggling to get the ball away, and Sanchez in there as well. Mina trying to get away now, and everyone is putting a foot in. In the end, they just about get it away. Just about get that ball away. Over to the far side. And now ball over on the right for Panama. Paraguay. I keep saying Panama. It's not Paraguay. Hello from the US. We've got a first US viewer. Welcome in, Angus. Welcome in, mate. How you doing? Welcome into the stream. Do let us know anything about the Copa America, wherever from the UK, and some of our viewers as well. So we're usually in the Euros. You can see all the flags behind me, the Euros. But if you have any fun facts about the Copa America, please be sure to share them. And a huge welcome to the stream as well, Angus. Huge welcome. I don't think I can put messages on screen here. I can't. I wish I could. I remember on Streamlabs you could, not this. But yeah, massive welcome to this to stream, Angus. from the US as well. So you must have enjoyed yesterday the win 2-0 against Bolivia. You must have loved that one, mate. Be sure to let us know your thoughts on that. Free given the way of Paraguay here. Great to have a new viewer as well, Angus. On the channel we do a lot of football content, or as you say, soccer, of course. And welcome along, mate. More than welcome to be here. Let us know your thoughts on Copa America so far, and maybe some teams we should look out for. We're just trying to do our predictions there, and I think Copa America's a great tournament. It is indeed. It is indeed a great tournament. But let us know the teams we should be looking out for. Yesterday I was really impressed with USA. I think Argentina speak to themselves, of course. Group B, we've got likes of Mexico, Venezuela. Ecuador, I think, will do well also. And then Group D, could say Group of Death. Really strong group. Brazil, Costa Rica, likes of course, Keylor Navas for Costa Rica. Does he even still play? It was at Forest last season. I think he's still in the squad. Pretty sure. No, he's not. He's not. Wow. He's not in their squad. So he must have retired from international football then after the World Cup. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So Angus, yeah, we really need your help on players to look out for each side. I've been following both the Euros and Copa America. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. I'm really sorry for pronunciation. I'm really sorry. Pronunciation. Missouri. Have I said that right? Probably not. You'll get used to my pronunciation on the channel. Shot there from Colombia. And driven in over the bar, and easy there for Paraguay to get away. I said USA will win the whole thing, Angus. To be fair, I was impressed. The wing play yesterday from USA was really, really good. Really, really good. And Captain America, of course, Pulisic as well. Also, you said you've been watching the Euros. We do a lot of Euro streams here on the channel. We're doing basically every game at the moment. And excited for the knockouts now. Let us know any teams you've been excited by at the Euros also. For me, I think Spain, Germany are the ones really to watch out for at the moment. Looking really good, Angus. But yeah, a massive welcome to you. Everyone's excited in the chat to have you in. Great to find. We did the US stream yesterday. We didn't have any US people come into the chat though. Of course, we're always looking to get different people from around the world watching. And let us know their thoughts. So a massive thank you for joining, mate. Massive thank you. And hopefully you're going to enjoy the content, of course, on the channel. I can understand, no problem, mate. Awesome, mate. Awesome. I know I do speak a bit fast sometimes, but not as much as people from Birmingham or Liverpool. Paraguay. Ball on the left-hand side. Down line it goes. Colombia, try and hold the ball up. What time of year goes for you? Yeah, good question. What question? Because for us right now in the UK, it's 25th of June. It's just gone midnight, 20 past midnight here. So let us know the time for you and what time the Euro games. That's a great question. Ball at the back and given away for a corner. Corner to Paraguay. Corner Paraguay. 2-0 down here. 30 minutes to play in this game at the DRS Stadium. By the way, it looks really cool. Apparently this is one that's going to be involved in the 2026 World Cup. It's a massive stadium. Massive stadium. Looks really cool as well. Apparently we've got air cons in the stadiums in America, which is wild. It must get really hot. Shot over the bar. We've been disappointed from the likes of... Enciso's been on the ball, but he's not really created too much. We're liking the luck of Almiron in this game. Really are. Welcome in, Vamos. Welcome in, mate. How you doing? How you doing? Vamos decided to join us at 20 past midnight. I thought you'd be sleeping, mate. I thought you'd be long gone. Welcome in. And let us know your thoughts on the games, people. 29 minutes to go in this game. I'm really enjoying streaming Copa America. The second game I've ever watched of Copa America. Full game of that. Watched bits of the Argentina game. And I've watched highlights from years gone by. But this is the first one I've actually followed live as it's happening. Which is great, of course. Usually it's just the Euros and the World Cup, and then club level football. Well, soccer for Angus. We've got to be American friendly here. Ball out from the right hand side here. Vargas finds Davinson Sanchez, of course, formerly of Spurs, of course, to Mina. They're just trying to play it from the back here. They just about get through. And the Paraguay press is beaten. And the ball's out to the left hand side here. Luis Diaz Players making a run forward. Diaz cuts inside. Here's James Rodriguez. Loses out there and ball back over to the left-hand side here for Diaz. Diaz slowing the game down, but we know his acceleration is through the roof, ridiculous. Goes backwards though. Today's really hot in my location, 36 degrees. That explains why they've got air conditioning in the stadiums there, doesn't it? Why'd you ignore my question? No idea where your question is, mate. No idea where it is. It won't be on purpose if I've missed a question. Won't be on purpose, mate. Just put it in again and I'll get back to you. Ball on the right side's missed and now gifted through to Paraguay on the ball on the counter attack. Ball to the far side in Sisio. Poor touch from him. The Brighton Hove Albion man there with a poor touch. Ball on the right hand side and then it's intercepted again. I'm doing bad. I've got cooking tomorrow, which I hate. Ooh. Yeah, it's not great when you have to bring the ingredients in, is it? I call it football too. Oh, awesome. The European audience and soccer to be understood in my own country. Understandable that, Angus. Understandable. Ask what you think of him. Garnacho's a great player. Great player. Shot from Paraguay. Probably first big effort of the game, but into the gloves of the keeper. Garnacho's a good player, but Garnacho in the chat is a great viewer. We're very honoured to have him here. And should I just hit all the instructions and stuff? I hate where I'm honestly cooking in the. To be fair, I wasn't a fan of cooking because they didn't really make us cook it. It's like pre-made stuff and you just decorate the top of it. It's like pancakes. So you've got pre-made pancakes you have to bring in, and they have to just decorate the top. It's like, what fun's that? And actually learn how to make a pancake. So next week then we actually did, and mine was awful. It looked more like a burnt pizza than a pancake. I love cooking personally. You get used to it. I like cooking at home. Curries. I'm making an absolute banging curry. Chili con carne. I love cooking with my mum as well. Really good fun, and my dad as well with the curries. The spicy stuff's usually done by my dad, and then like the traditional stuff's done by my mum. I'd say mushroom bhaji as well. That's also a really nice dish to cook with my dad. Really fun. It can get a bit boring when you're waiting for it though, kind of. But on the far side though, free given the weight of Colombia at the halfway line. Paraguay 2-0 down in this one. They'll definitely be looking ahead to the next game now. Just trying to stay in the game for as long as possible and not get that third goal conceded because they don't look like scoring in this game. I know they've started to grow into it, but I think Colombia now getting that control of the game, looking like they're going to make it 24 unbeaten for themselves. But looking at the group, of course, -2 goal difference at the moment. I think they'll take that. If they could stop it now, I think they would. And then they've got Costa Rica and then Brazil's a play. Brazil's going to be really tricky, and Costa Rica is a flip of the coin because I thought they had Keylor Navas still playing, but obviously no. And as we have a look at their team at the moment, where can I find that squad? Colombia trying to go forward there, but shielded out for another goal kick for Paraguay. Any noticeable names in here? Honestly, no. They were decent at the World Cup. A few decent players there. I've seen my research on Costa Rica. I can't lie, I only know one player. Gallo as well is in there. Molina is one I've heard of before. So I only know one player, but I've heard of a few in there from Costa Rica. I thought Navas was still playing, to be honest, but obviously not. Costa Rica 2, Brazil 1, I will be here. That's insane. So is that game on today? I'm really confused. Is that today or tomorrow? I don't know. I'm lost because of course our time difference. Ball intercepted and free given the way of Paraguay. Oh God. Tell us late. You can tell us late. Free given the way of Colombia, obviously. Onion bhajis are only good if they're crunchy. Mushroom bhaji though. Mushroom bhaji. Mushroom bhaji is insane. I made a sandwich. I'm so impressed with myself. Made cupcakes in Pencha. I got told they were banging. I'll take it. I made cookies, chocolate cookies in my comp. 2 in the morning today. Okay, right, okay. Straight after this one then. I'm not doing a stream for it. I might catch a bit of the game and I'll talk about it tomorrow with you though. And that's the final game of match week 1 of Copa America. It always goes. It's always such a big build up, and then the tournament goes so quick, doesn't it? So quick. Have a good stream. Cheers, mate. No worries, Vamos. Massive thank you for tuning in, mate. Massive thank you as always. Have a great stream. I'm streaming. My brain's gone. My brain's gone. These Copa America streams are not made for me. Not made for me. We've played 3/4 of the game here. 1/4 left to go. 23.5 minutes to play. Double change here for Colombia. Cardoza. He's coming on. Let's go. We're hyped to see him play. Cardoza's coming on, people. Of course, the only change before that was Lucimi off for Yerry Mina. But now it's Uraibon for Lerma in midfield. And Cordoba on for Bore through the centre. And the changes for Paraguay a moment ago were Caballero off for Bobadilla and Almiron off for Sosa. So they're the changes. But I'm excited to see Cordoba. I've heard good things about Cordoba. Fingers crossed he can put a big show here. Thank you, I enjoyed, even though it was brief. No, it's not over. We're staying for the whole game. Yeah, we always stay for the whole game. It's just Vamos in the chat leaving. Oh, Paraguay got one back. They've got one back, Paraguay. Enciso with a goal. That's huge. Wow. Well, Colombia look like they were just going to see the game out. But Paraguay here have got the goal. And it's that man Enciso from Brighton. Let's describe the action. Ball on the left-hand side. The Lutz get a ball into the back post. Enciso's waiting. Mina's the man marking him. Just loses him. Goes over Mina's head. And Enciso's there anticipating the ball to get to him. Great forward thinking by Enciso. And slots it past Vargas. Yeah, no chance. Vargas reacts too late. And into the back of the net. It's 2-1. The game now. Momentum as well. Momentum changes here. Colombia's 23 unbeaten run is under threat now. Paraguay get a goal back. It's not all over. And this is huge. Yes, for their goal difference, but maybe one more. And it's a point, of course. That's huge. Don't be silly, Garnacho. Of course I do. Of course I do, mate. I have reservations to fly into Manchester in September. Wow. Awesome, mate. Awesome. Any particular reason for any big events? Or just to visit the UK, is it? Colombia crumbling. They are, mate. Great use of alliteration there. Your English teacher must be very happy with you. But yeah, Colombia are crumbling. We've just made the changes. They look like we're just going to see the game out now. And that's risky now. I'm excited to see how Cordoba does. Cordoba. Is it Cordoba? I think it is Cordoba. Excited to see how he does. James Rodriguez here for the free kick for Colombia. 20 minutes to play. Into the centre it goes. To the back post, header goes up. Away it goes though. And Paraguay clear the ball. My sister lives in a small town close to Stoke-on-Trent. Oh, awesome, mate. Awesome. That's class. Have a great time then as well. Hopefully we'll see a lot more of you in the streams though. And yeah, not over yet, of course. As you can see in the timer in the corner, 20 minutes left to play. 20 minutes left to play. We usually do halftime quizzes. You probably would have got 5 out of 5 if we're honest. We'll test you with some actually at the end of the stream. After the game, we'll read out some of the questions we've used in the halftime quiz and see if you can get any of them right. No worries if you don't, of course. We're not going to pressure you or anything. But it'd be interesting because someone who watches the Euros and Copa America, these questions were based on Copa America and the Euros. So there we go. Because I don't often like using the same quiz twice in a row. So after today, I'll just go into a folder and reuse it in a week or two when we run out of all the other quizzes. It's going to be really good this stream just done. Top behaviour, Glems. Top behaviour. Looking back at that goal though, lovely ball to the back post. Mina just misses the flight of the ball, and great finish from Encicio. And I love how all the fans here in Copa America, in the the NRS stadium here, are all next to each other. So you've got Colombia fans, disappointed they just conceded, while the Paraguay fans between them are loving life they just scored, of course. Right, what on earth is going on there? What on earth is going on? 2 seconds, guys. 2 seconds. I got 5 on the quiz. Angus, mate, you can tell Angus that it was 6 and Glimpse got 1. Glimpse got 1. I think Angus do pretty well, to be fair. Angus do pretty well. So into the final stages of the game. Can Paraguay find an equaliser in this one? They were 2-0 down, of course, and now Colombia, of course, they'd have to concede 2 to get their 23 unbeaten run ended. But to go 2-0 up and then maybe bottle it would be very disappointing from their point of view. We've got 17 minutes left to play here. 17 minutes left to play. And Paraguay have a free kick on the far side then. And Colombia hold their line just at the edge of the D here. It's a big chance, big opportunity. See what they can do from it. Encicio, 2 hands in the air. The Colombia fans watch on anxiously. And it goes from Encicio. Doesn't beat the first man. Really poor ball in the box. Really poor there. Really poor ball. And ball goes all the way backwards there from Colombia. And Paraguay are threatening here. Paraguay are threatening. If anyone's watching the game and watching the stream as well, be sure to let me know your thoughts on the game. I feel like Colombia now, the momentum's switched. A big switch in momentum. And it'd be interesting to see if, how do we say this, Daniel Garnero's side can get back into this and get a result from the game. I wouldn't say they deserve it, but of course, if you come from 2-0 down, it looks as a great comeback, of course. Final 15 minutes. Throw in Encicio. Down the line it goes now. And just trying to find the table as it stands, of course. It would still be bottom of the group for Paraguay, but goal difference is what we have to look out for because it's always so important. Here we go though. Diaz surely tries to square it, and massive chance missed there for Colombia. That was the game right there. Luis Diaz can't believe it. That was the game right there for Colombia to wrap it up. Wow. Let you know, going to actually leaving the stream to make an edit. No worries, mate, no worries at all. Colombia fans thought that was it. Thought that was their first win of Copa America 24. But no. Standing in the way was the Paraguay captain and defender, of course, Balbuena, with the block for Paraguay there. Ball to the back here. Colombia forced backwards to Vargas. As I said, I wish we saw David Ospina. I've rated him so highly to keep up. So Vargas must be really good. I'm really highly rated in Colombia if he's starting ahead of Ospina. Into the centre it goes and away by Paraguay. Last ditch defending here. Next goal in the game is crucial. 2-1's a dangerous scoreline for both sides. For both different reasons. Colombia though, looking to see the game through. Here's Munoz on the right hand side of Crystal Palace. Finds a run on the right hand side, looking to get a ball in the centre to the byline. They go, cut it back surely. Rodriguez fires it into the side netting. Into the side netting. And waking up now, according to the commentator. Angus said he'd be tremendously surprised if Paraguay wins this match. I think that's fair. They haven't been up to scratch, have they? But Colombia now letting them have that momentum to build on from that goal could be huge. Of course, Paraguay are probably the favourites to finish bottom of the group, but still a great game so far. Ball in midfield, forced backwards now. Out to the right hand side. Into midfield now, and they're on the right hand side going forward. The yellow shirts getting the centre. Ball in. Shot. Oh, just dragged past the far post. I tell you what, Colombia now, they're playing some really nice stuff. Just James Rodriguez there, just pulled his shot a bit too far. The angle was against him, of course. The right footer probably would have preferred a left footer from the right hand side of the box there. And Balbuena as well for some great defending. Rodriguez was adamant that he took a deflection. He wants a corner, but the referee shakes his head and says, no, thank you. The Colombia fans inside the stadium are loving life. They're trying to get their side over the finish line here with 12.5 minutes to play in the game. Ball on the far side. And for me, so far up to this point, we'll do man of the match in 10 minutes. Or I'm not too sure what they call it in America. Is it like, what's it called in Rocket League? They do whatever it is. MVP, don't they? They do something like that. Something like that, I'm pretty sure. But man of the match we'll go for. At the moment, I have to go for Jefferson Lerma. He's been tracking back all game. I know he's subbed off now, but he got a goal as well. What could be a crucial goal in the game. "12 minutes to play of this game then. 12 minutes left, and at the moment it's not a good one. In midfield it's the Colombian man, Rios, down at the moment. Hopefully he's okay. Never good to see a player go down, but he's just holding his leg, and the medics are on quickly to react to his pain, of course, and help him out here. Late challenge, wasn't it? Oh. Stamp on the leg. He's holding his leg higher up from where the contact happened, so I think he's just trying to, get Colombia refreshed in the game, because they were just under the cosh, but they're growing back into it here. They're growing back into it. Man of the match in North America. They're copying European terminology. Great to hear that, Angus. Great to hear, mate. Thank you for that as well. But yeah, they are. But I love the European. They'll be calling it football next. You did say you call it football as well, didn't you? Paraguay with the sub then. An Englishman is streaming this game with 15 viewers, so similar to you. Awesome, mate. Awesome. I think that Argentina will win it all, Glimpse. I know this is a safe prediction, but yes. That'll be their 16th Copa America. Wow. We're currently tied with Uruguay. We learnt that yesterday. It was a complete guess, but we got it right. I never knew Uruguay was so dominant. I thought Uruguay had won quite a few. I know we've won 2 World Cups, but I didn't think they were that dominant in Copa America as well. So great to hear. Great to hear. Free kick here for Colombia. James Rodriguez gets in towards the far post, and in the end it's poor. And the Paraguay keeper collects the ball and tries to start an attack here. We've got 10 minutes left of the game, plus added on time, of course, left to play. But great to see at the moment. Both teams going for it, because next goal's huge. Nesta Lorenzo is hanging on with his boys, of course, in this game to try and get them over the line, delivering all the instructions from the side of the pitch. I know all about Copa America, says Glimpse. They have a strong chance. I can see them reaching the final. Yeah, Glimpse's prediction is USA to win in the final against Argentina, and of course that can happen if, of course, USA win their group. I think even if they come second, the way the bracket works, maybe it is. Haven't actually studied it that much. My brain's full of Swansea City, and it's full of Euros at the moment. Copa America's just starting to enter it. Down the line it goes. Obviously tomorrow, of course, we've got another game of Copa America. And we've got 2 streams tomorrow for the Euros as well. A lot of Euro content on the channel. And let's quickly have a look then at the game we're doing tomorrow. I've wrote out all the games. So tomorrow is the 25th today. So later on today, Peru-Canada is the 11 o'clock game. Peru-Canada. So that's the one. I'm pretty sure we might, like 90%, 95% going for live for it tomorrow at 11 o'clock. So Peru-Canada, of course. Canada, the likes of Alphonso Davies, the likes of course. Oh, here we go. Ball on the right hand side. They've got some exciting players, both sides. Even Peru. On the far side it goes. Paraguay try and get forward. One back there by Colombia. Colombia driving through the centre and played into Cordosa. And referee's blown his whistles. A Colombian player on the far side down. Not too sure why. USA 1, Uruguay 0, I think. Ooh, that'd be a great game. I'll try to do as many USA games as I can. The day after, I think, is the one I won't be doing on Wednesday due to my prom. So we've got tomorrow live for Peru, Canada. 27th of June then. That would be Thursday. Wait, I'm confused. I'm really confused. The dates are getting me messed up. 25th of June is Peru, Canada. Nothing on the 26th. And then 27th, Panama versus USA. We'll go live for that one. And then Colombia, Costa Rica on the 28th. And then I think there's just a Copa America game to do. I've looked at Argentina versus Peru. But that is at 1 a.m. in the morning. So maybe. But at the moment we're sticking to Euros for definite. And we're trying to get a few Copa America streams in there as well. To build another part of the audience, of course. And building a great community here on Goals Galore. And welcome everyone to it. USA did the Brazil recently, but losing to Trinidad and Tobago in the previous CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers shows a huge weakness, says Angus. I think that's fair. Ball on the far side here, Luis Diaz to wrap it up for Colombia. Rios out to the right it goes. Munoz in an attacking position tries to float one into the far post, and in the end it goes all the way through. Jefferson Lerma. Penalty. He's given it. Shirt tug. He's given it. Penalty given to Colombia. The Paraguay players are fuming. They are not happy at all. They're not having it at all. Wow. Yerry Mina at the back post going for it. I thought he was going to connect with it. And shirt pulled down by the Paraguay player. They'll go to VAR. There's no shirt pulling. He's pulling him down, yes. Is he? He is. Yeah, that's going to be a pen. Great spot from the ref. We drew then at 1. Yeah, I remember USA Brazil. That was recently, wasn't it? Are you streaming USA Panama because I will be off school Friday? Yeah, I'm pretty sure, mate. Pretty sure. The only day I can't do for any watch-longs is Wednesday, but we're reacting to Swans fixtures 8:30 a.m. Is Luis Diaz the pen taker? They're still checking at the moment. No one's actually got the ball. I presume Luis Diaz would be the favourite here. We're checking a possible penalty. VAR are checking it. No one's actually picked up the ball yet for Colombia. Of course, we see it so often now in the Premier League and the English leagues that after the World Cup from Emi Martinez, the Argentinian goalkeeper in the penalty shootouts, he worked magic with his mind games and often got a yellow card. So they often give it to someone else until they're ready to take the penalty, and then they pass the ball over to someone else, the actual taker. Referee's going to go to the monitor here, I think. He is. We don't see this often, do we? Not often enough in the English game or in the Euros this year. Referee's going across to the monitor to take a look at this one. You know what that usually means in the UK and in Europe. When the ref goes to have a look at VAR, the ref almost does give the decision. The original decision is usually given. And I think this is going to be given here. He is pulling, and I do think he moves him away from getting the ball. It's just, is he actually got a grasp on him or not? The ball comes in. Mina is waiting at the far post. VAR is still having a look at it. Referees still having a look at it on the monitor. They're in communication with each other, trying to work out a decision for this one. Personally, I think it'll be given. I'm back, but awful internet as always, says Garnacho. I presume it would be Luis Diaz, the pen taker for this one, though. Hopefully everyone's enjoying the stream. 8 people in there. They're doing a VAR check for a Colombia penalty here. Referee's at the monitor as we speak, having a look at it in his own conversation with the VAR people. It was Yerry Mina, the man at the far post, who was pulled down And here we go. What's the referee's going to say? Referee, what's he going to say? Paraguay players surround him. Referee's telling the players to shoo away. I think he announces it to the stadium, doesn't he? Well, no. The Colombia players don't look happy. No penalty, no foul. Well, no one looked happy there. No one looked happy. The Colombia players didn't look happy. And the Paraguay players didn't look happy. No penalty. No penalty given. They probably didn't think he was actually going to get to it. And maybe there's not enough contact. But I thought he was going to give it, to be honest, where VR works. But obviously in Copa America they do it different, yeah. Do it Mercy Society, especially when you're at Hull games, mate. When you're at Hull games, absolutely. Colombia come forward though. Diaz through the centre, tries to play the ball. Cordoba was awaiting it, and he dragged a lot of the Paraguay defenders away. Ball on the far side now. Colombia looking to get a ball into the centre. I'm in a supporters group for our local MLS team, St. Louis City. Awesome, mate. Awesome. I can't lie, and I'm not being disrespectful when I say this. I've never heard of them, but hope you can tell us a little bit about them. In the MLS, all I really know is DC United, because their owners also own my team, Swansea City. They're awful. They're awful owners. We hate them. But nothing against Americans. They're really not friendly people. And then I also know, of course, the main teams, basically. I know the big teams, but not really some of the outsiders ones. But if you are willing to educate us a little bit on St. Louis City, feel free. It'd be great to learn a bit more about a new club. Right, here we go then. We've got a minute left of the game. So added on time bingo. Let me know in the chat, how long do you reckon will be added on to the end of the second half? I'll go, because of the VAR delay, I'll go 7 minutes. 7 minutes added on. They seem to like the added on times here in America. 7 minutes added on for me. Let me know in the chat your prediction for the added on time bingo. I'll go 7 minutes though. And Colombia just doing enough here to hang on to what would be a precious 3 points in the opening game of their Copa America 24 campaign. Glimpse. I don't want to hear it, boy. I don't want to hear it. You got 1 out of 6 on the quiz, mate. 4 minutes says Glimpse. 4 minutes. And Paraguay prepare their substitution here. 9 legends watching. Hopefully you're all well. Welcome to Goals Galore. Welcome to Goals Galore. It's almost 1 a.m. here. Almost 1 a.m. It's a very late stream. Love to see it. We're here for the commitment, and also be sure to drop a like if you're enjoying the stream. 22 votes at the moment. 82% have gone for the Colombia win. 9% say we draw. 9% say Paraguay are going to win this one. Incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. 6 minutes added on. 6 minutes added on, so it was very close. I was a minute off there. 6 minutes added on to the end of the second half here in the DRS Stadium in Houston. I believe it is, if Footmob is correct on that. Which I believe it is. I laugh. I knew most of them anyways. Of course you did, Glimpse. Of course you did. Here we go then. Double change for Colombia. I'm only messing, Glimpse. I'm only messing. And a flare's gone off in the Colombian. Well, I say the Colombian end. The whole stadium's basically the Colombian end. It's all yellow everywhere. And they've put out a flare. And substitutions being made here for either side. Of course, Paraguay are not out of the game yet. Still have time. And James Rodriguez passes the captain's armband over. He's going off here. And he passes it across. James Rodriguez with 2 assists for 2 goals today for Colombia. A key player. Still so good. So good. Yeah, the Colombia fans are going crazy. So are the Paraguay fans. There's red smoke everywhere here at the moment. St. Louis City is in the 2nd year of existence. They had a fantastic first year, but could not do well because we draw too often. Says Angus. Oh, it's typical. And here we go. Paraguay on the attack, but you can't see anything because of the red flare that's been set off inside the stadium. Honestly, I can't see the box. I cannot see the box. The smoke's starting to move across the pitch now, and it's blown up past the goalpost, but in midfield, some absolute menaces that have put that flare off inside the stadium. And ball's back here with Vargas, the Colombian goalkeeper, number 12. Paraguay manager isn't too happy at the moment. Has Angus subbed? I'm not too sure. Potentially. Fingers crossed. He seems like a great viewer at the moment, and a great knowledge on the beautiful game, of course, football, and watching the Euros as well. I have to ask Angus. If he enjoys the content. We have the loudest fans in the MLS. Awesome, Angus. Awesome, mate. Ball on the left-hand side for Paraguay. And offside given. Awesome, Angus. Welcome along, mate. Welcome along. Really do appreciate that. Thank you very much, Angus. Hopefully you enjoy the content here. Hopefully you do. Welcome to Goals Galore. Here we go then. We are halfway through out on time, and I tell you what, the Paraguay manager is absolutely fuming. Absolutely fuming, and he's going to get bucked from the referee. The Paraguay manager is livid. Daniel Garnero is yellow carded here. The referee's not having any of it. Not having none of it. And in the end, receives the yellow card. Daniel Guerrero, if that's how you pronounce his name. Ball on the right hand side here for Colombia. Ball played down the line now. And we've got 2 minutes 20 seconds left of the game. Ball into the corner for Paraguay. Into the centre it goes. Players arriving. Surely. I thought there was an arm in there, but no. Paraguay able to get away. And Paraguay over to the far side. 1 goal means they'll get a draw at the game. Their press is incredible. But so far, Colombia are able to just do enough to keep this at 2-1. I'm enjoying the content. I love communicating with fans from all over the world. That's awesome, mate, because we love that too. And this is the channel for it, of course, Goals Galore. Trying to build a great community from fans of different places all over the world. And usually, in the daytime streams, we get a few more people in here that are absolute legends. And you'll definitely get along with all them as well. We've got a great community, and everyone loves to get involved in a live chat conversation. So yeah, you'll fit right in, mate, and everyone will love you. Ball at the back here. We've got 1 minute and 20 seconds left of the game, and Paraguay try and force it forward, but in the end it goes out of play. And nail-biting experience from the Colombia fans. Either that or they're very hungry. 1 minute to go then of the game. A bag of nerves inside the stadium. No one's leaving, but Cordoba is through. Tackled. Never looked confident in the ball, did he? Never looked confident there. I've heard a lot about him. Seems like he's going to be a good player, Cordoba. Fingers crossed anyway. Fingers crossed. I think Ganacho is mad at me. No idea. Glimpse, no idea. 30 seconds to play of the game. Colombia are 30 seconds away for their first win at this year's Copa America, making it 1 out of 1. At the back it was Jerry Mina, who's just holding his head here. I think he's just trying to waste a bit of time. And the Paraguay, we love this. The Paraguay manager's watching on, and he's just shaking his head. He's fuming as well. He's not having none of it. He's Daniel Garnero. He looks on in disgust. He's not happy at all. Fingers crossed, Glimpse. Fingers crossed. Of course, tomorrow we've got the Netherlands game against Austria. That's going to be a huge game. Before England versus Slovenia at 8 o'clock. And then maybe 11 o'clock stream as well. And free kick given the way of Colombia. We've played over the 6 added minutes here. A minimum of 6 though. The referee wants the ball to be played over. It is now. Away by Paraguay. Paraguay trying to start a counter-attack on the right hand side. Surely not. Paraguay coming forward. Plays at the back post waiting. Ball into the centre. Oh my, how selfish you have to be. How selfish you have to be to shoot from there. What an awful decision. And Colombia fans now celebrating the stadium. They think they've done it. Incensio, his goal won't be enough in this game. Are you on FB, Insta, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc.? I'm on Instagram and Twitter, mate. In the description, I've put links to them. If you want to check them out, feel free to. Yeah, I'm on Twitter and Instagram. Not on Facebook. Full time, and it's Colombia that get the win. The 3 points are theirs. They've made it very nervy towards the end, but in the end, they get over the line and they have won the game. It wasn't the most convincing end to the game, but full time in this one, and Colombia get through 2-1 against Paraguay. 2-1. I was in the stream the whole time. Can I get an award for that? Maybe a trophy. Huge thank you, Glimpse, for your support, mate. You haven't put links? They should be in the description. No? Is there not? Oh, I'll give it to you here then. Maybe there's not links. There should have been. Right, let's turn the TV down then. Full time. So my Instagram is goalsgalore_official. Goalsgalore_official. It's the one with the green logo. This logo. You'll be able to see that one. And the Twitter, or X as it's known, is Tristan24_K. Tristan24_K. So TRISTAN24_K. That is my Instagram score picture of me with Carl Rushworth as the profile picture. Love to see it. And there you go. It says Swan's season ticket holder. That's me. That is me. If you're able to find it. Otherwise, let me know tomorrow and I can direct you. But it's 1 AM here in the UK. A great day of streaming and a great game here. Colombia beat Paraguay and they win, of course, this game. And it looked to hope to go forward like this, of course. Why are they showing? They just Premier TV have just switched off to like Championship football. They know what the best league in the world is. Anyway, a huge thank you then to everyone watching. Thanks, Tristan. Nice meeting you. Also, mate, Angus, do you wanna try out the questions for the halftime quiz, or you're not fussed, mate? Where did the quiz even go? It's here. It's up to you. Is that one? It is. We always do a halftime quiz. Let us know if you're interested in quickly answering a few of the questions, or if you're not too fussed. I completely understand. But just let us know. Just let me know. I've got them here. It's time to stop the timer. Stop the timer. Yeah, nice meeting you as well, Angus. Really nice meeting you. Huge thank you. Huge thank you for joining the stream. Honestly, it means the world when we get new viewers. It really does refresh the stream as well. And everyone, as you can tell, Glimpse as well. Everyone gets excited when we get a new person in the stream. It's great fun as well. Go ahead. I'll see how I do. Okay, awesome. What I do is, so if you're in the streams usually, then what we do at halftime, we'll put up a halftime quiz. I read the questions out twice. Then I put after the second time I've read the question out, I'll start a 60-second timer. You've got 60 seconds to get your answer in, and then of course we'll reveal the answer after the timer goes off. But as it's just you for these questions, as soon as you get your answer in, we'll of course tell you the answer. It's between the Euros and the Copa America for every question. Right, question number 1. Which tournament is the oldest? The Euros or Copa America? Euros or Copa America? So which tournament is the oldest? The Euros or Copa America? First question for you there, Angus. And see how you do. No pressure, of course. If you get one wrong or anything, we're not going to take the mick out of you or anything. Well, I'm not, at least. Maybe Glimpse will. But yeah, really enjoyed the Copa America so far. Second ever game I've watched of it, and I have to say Colombia looked decent. I was expecting a little bit more though. Angus has gone for Copa America. Confirmed. You are right there. Of course, Euros, if you didn't know, fun fact for you. The first Euros was in 1960. Question 2. This summer, both, of course, competitions, so the Euros and Copa America, are playing to win a silver trophy. But which trophy weighs more, the Copa America trophy or the Euros trophy? So what trophy weighs more, Euro trophy or Copa America? This is sort of a difficult one because, of course, weight of a trophy is one of those where you don't really expect to know it. But see how you get on in this one. Copa America or Euros. I can't picture the Copa America trophy. I can't even picture the Euros trophy. Yeah, I can. I put it on my my thumbnails, don't I? But I can't picture the Copa America trophy. No idea about that one. See if Angus can get 2 for 2 here. He's 1 for 1. Get 2 for 2. It's a tricky one, isn't it? It's a tricky one. Euro trophy is your answer. It's actually the Copa America trophy. Actually, the Copa America trophy. I've never actually seen the Copa America trophy. It must be close then, because a lot of people in the half-time quiz originally also went for the Euro trophy. Right, let's pause that timer there. Question number 3. Which tournament in 2024 will feature the most matches? The Euros or the Copa America? So which tournament in 2024 will feature the most matches? Euros or Copa America? I'm guessing, yeah, no worries. I expect that. I expect that on that one. It's not really one where people know the weights of trophies. I only put it in the quiz because it's one of the only questions I could find involving Euros and Copa America. There. Guys, it's really warm here. Really warm. I mean, it must be really warm for Angus though, because you start 36 degrees. Oh, boiling. Here in the UK, you probably know, we get the swim pools out at like 10 and 15 degrees. That's a heat wave for us. Good fun, good fun. So, which competition will have the most games? Euros at Angus. Yeah, you're right, you're right. Of course, more groups, more games. Of course. I find it really interesting how the Copa America just goes straight to quarterfinals. After the groups, just straight to quarterfinals. 16 teams down to 8 straight away, and it's like that. Boom. But yeah, two there for you, Angus. Right. Question 4. Question 4. Let's see if I can narrow this down. So, the final European Championships will be held in Berlin, Germany, at the Olympiastadion, while the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami will USA plays host to the Copa America final. But which tournament has a final stadium with the biggest capacity this summer? The Euros or Copa America? So in other words, what stadium is bigger? The Copa America final stadium in Miami, the Hard Rock Stadium, or Olympia Stadium in Berlin, Germany? Which one has which one has a higher capacity? I'm really sorry. It's 1 AM. I'm struggling to get my words out. Hopefully you can understand me. Hopefully you can understand me. But doing well so far, Angus. You're doing really well so far, actually. I think if you were involved in the half-time quiz at half-time, you probably would have got the most right so far, I think. But of course, everyone that tuned in was great fun with everyone, of course. Glimpse as well, and Garnacho and Scrinton, of course. Wait for answer on this one. I'm not too sure which one you're going to go for, because of course America have big stadiums over there, but Berlin, of course, is a big stadium, the Hertha Berlin Stadium. Euros as a guess. You are right, mate. You are right. Yeah, well done. Right on that one. All right, final question for you. I'll let you hop off after this one, and I'm going straight to sleep after this. Final question. So the question is, which competition has the... I always put the timer on. So, which competition has had the most penalty shootouts? The Euros or Copa America? So, which competition has had the most penalty shootouts? The Euros or Copa America? There we go. Angus, you can't have that much banter on the first stream of Angus. We want Angus to come back. No, Angus has been great fun and great to get a new viewer. I think Angus only got one wrong so far. Really good, to be fair. Really good. And final question here, of course. More penalty shootouts in the Euros or Copa America? This is all time. For the final question. By the way, I hope you all enjoyed the stream, by the way. I hope you have all enjoyed the stream. As I said, we'll be back tomorrow at 5 PM UK time for the live stream, and then 8 PM UK time, and then 11 PM UK time, all UK time, for the streams, of course. I remember when we had someone come in the stream a few weeks ago watching a championship game, and they're from New York. That was crazy. Angus Gunn's gone for... I keep saying Angus Gunn, not the Scotland goalkeeper. Angus gone for Copa America. And it is indeed Copa America, mate. Well done, well done. There we go then. I'm not... I can't see what it says there. A fan of the shootout. Shootouts are nervy, aren't they? Very nervy. Very nervy indeed. But yeah, Angus there getting 4 out of 5. Well done, mate. Virtual fist bump. Well done, mate. Well done. Awesome then, people. Awesome. Thank you for everyone joining into the stream today. Really do appreciate it. We've got a new subscriber here in Angus. Hopefully we get to make him feel welcome in the streams to come. And everyone else that joins, of course. I think Paul and Daniela are mods. Mainly on Vamos. Maybe you met Vamos during the stream. But yeah, they're really nice people. And you get along really well with them as well. So, awesome. Right. See you in the next stream, people. And we're live, of course, for Netherlands versus Austria, 5 PM UK time tomorrow. Schedule the streams. Hope to see as many of you there as possible. And have a great